a lot of boxers start when they're young, maybe 10, 12, 14 years old, and then finish when they're 20, in the early 20s. I was 27 when I finished. I was 10 years old when I started. And a lot of us, when we at school and we're boxing after school, we might be training before school, then training after school, then fighting on the weekends. We don't really take school seriously, and it happens with thousands of boxers that we don't really stick in at school. We'll concentrate on boxing and we won't love boxing. That's all we want to do. That's all we want to be when we finish school. So what normally happens is we'll go through school, finish school at 16 in the UK, maybe 18 in the US, then finish school and then maybe turn professional and try and make some money that way, or while working as well. And then once we retire at the age, it might be 22, 24, like I said, for me 27, it's like, now what do I do? Boxing's out of my life. Now I've got to go into a job what I didn't like, just to earn money to pay the bills. But what boxers don't realise, and I didn't realise this until later on in life, until I retired, was that boxing was my education. Boxing is your education, because we're doing it day in, day out. We're doing it for hours a day, hours a week, and that's what we focus on. That's what we concentrate on when we're young. But so we learn a lot about boxing. So we've got a great education in boxing. But the only thing is that doesn't translate into life after boxing, because what is it to do after boxing if your education is in boxing? There's very, very little. Maybe train fighters, but training fighters 19 times out of 20, you're not going to be able to make a solid living out of that. If you look, I would say just about 99% of professional boxing coaches have also got a full-time job as well. I'm one of the few that I know that now makes a good living from teaching boxing for fitness, because I understand some things about this, and I've been in the game now in the most saturated fitness market in the world, here in Los Angeles, California. And when I retired from boxing at 27, it was like, shit, now what do I do? You know, I've boxed all my life. I haven't got any qualifications. I didn't stick in at school. You know, what I'm going to do now to earn a living? I earned some good money through boxing, but now what? Like, that's ended. So I was in a little bit of a weird situation where I didn't know where I was going to do in my life, because I didn't think about that. I didn't concentrate on that until it come to that. And it's the same with a lot of fighters. They don't think about life after boxing, because, you know, if you focus too much on that, you forget what's in front of you, and you're not going to give 100% up to your boxing. So I was like, now what do I do? So I get into Los Angeles, I get into the boxing fitness industry. And when I first got into this industry, I didn't really know what I was doing, because teaching boxing for fitness is completely different to teaching a boxer boxing for a fight. Completely different. And I've seen this time and time again, where we see fighters retire, they come into the boxing fitness space and they do nothing. And the reason is because they're trying to teach their clients the way their coaches taught them. There is a skill that I've learned over the years, how to teach boxing for fitness and how to have success teaching boxing for fitness. And that's the skill that fighters don't have. I never had it. I had to learn this here in Los Angeles the hard way, how to do it and how to be successful with it. And now I've had that success. I try to pass it on to former boxers, fitness professionals, anyone who wants to learn to teach boxing for fitness, to them, so they can have that success. So former boxers trying to teach boxing to their clients the same way as their coaches taught them, they're having zero success. If I try to teach someone that might be here in Los Angeles how to box the way my coach taught me, it's going to last the session's going to last 2 minutes, and they're not going to be happy about the session if I'm swearing at them, if I'm telling them that jab was shit, what you're thinking about doing that, if I'm every time I drop the hands, hitting them off the head, stuff like my coach used to do me, take the piss out of us if I make mistakes. That doesn't work in this industry. That doesn't work in this fitness space. And that's a mistake that boxers are making when they're trying to teach boxing for fitness. That's why they're not having success, right? And I get asked off boxers, Tony, how are you having success in this industry? It's so hard. And then I get excuses like, you know, in England, people will not pay for a session. or people don't want to do real boxing, they just want to do this shitty stuff, or I get these excuses all the time. And you know, people in England do want to do boxing sessions 100%. Middle-aged ladies, middle-aged men, old women, young teens want to do it with group sessions. There's a lot of people want to do boxing for fitness. It's the most popular fitness trend in the world right now. And when you learn how to teach it for fitness, you're going to have success all day. Now, getting back to boxers having that boxing education, you're halfway there to be able to have success in the industry. All you need to do is learn how to do it for fitness. And I see it all, but it's a pretty big thing. Change it all around. Change your philosophy around, your teaching method, the way you speak to people, the way you greet people, the way you use social media, the way you correct someone when they make a mistake. All of this matters. If you learn how to do it correctly, you're going to retain a client for a long period of time. If you learn how to teach them the right way when they make a mistake, to give them confidence, they're going to come back again and again. And once they're enjoying the session, what they're going to do. If you enjoy something, if you're having a good time, what do? You tell your friends, all right, I've been working with this guy, it's great. Why don't you come and join us for a session? Or why don't you ask him for a trial session? You know, and that's how the snowball effect happens in the industry. That's how you get more popular. The more popular you get, the more clients you get, obviously the more successful and more money you're going to make as a fitness professional. And you can really, believe me, you can really earn a living by teaching boxing for fitness. You really can. You can really pack in your shit job that you don't like and do what you're passionate about, which is boxing, which you've done since you were a young lad. Why you didn't stick in at school, because you've done this. Now you can really make a living from this. You really can. I'm not bullshitting you. If you're smart about it and you do it the right way and you educate yourself on how to do it, you can do it and you can make money from it. What I really don't like to see is boxers who's worked all their life on boxing. I really don't like to see it when they pack in boxing and they're going to something that they can't stand. And now they're working on a building site in a dead-end job where they start drinking every night to chill out and eating, putting weight on. I see it with people I know, and it's really sad because they've got that knowledge, that boxing knowledge, that just needs to be transferred over to the fitness space and learning how to get clients, how to build relationships with clients, how to retain clients, how to use social media to brand yourself as now a former boxer, now a fitness professional. I could talk about this all day, right? So I made this video obviously for boxers to try and help them. We're coming to Sheffield on in September the 7th and 8th. If you're a former boxer and you want to come and learn more from me, learn how to teach boxing for fitness, have success in this space, turn your education, because that's what it is, turn your education into money, come to Sheffield, come to the course. Yes, it costs. Yes, you've got to pay. If it was free, it wouldn't be worth it, right? But what I will tell you, and if you know me, you know I'm not a bullshitter. If you come to the course, you pay come to the course. If you don't get value from the course, you don't enjoy it, I'll give you your money back, because you know I'm not in this for the money. I'm doing all right now. I want to help people. I want to really help people, especially boxers who's dedicated their lives to the sport. There's no union in boxing. Boxers don't get anything after boxing like a lot of other sports, especially here in America. So you get all your dough back, right? Send us a direct message. If you're still watching this now, send me a direct message asking for details about the course. Come to the course, September 7th and 8th in Sheffield, the AIS Centre, the best boxing facility in the world. Come and learn from me and Glenn, and I guarantee you'll not regret it. You will not regret it. Thanks for watching.